and alongside with me are the members and the creatives of Little Theatre Club and of Mombasa. First of all, we are here for an issue that is at most concern. That is a dispute with the Kenya Railways, who are trying to overthrow or to take over the creative space of Mombasa. Allow me to go deep and have a little bit history of the Little Theatre Club. That Little Theatre Club is a coalition of artists, cultural leaders, and heritage advocates. That today we are launching a public and an urgent appeal to save the historic Little Theatre Club Mombasa for an imminent conversion into a TVET institution, a move that decry as a catastrophic loss to the nations of cultural soul. Dear members of the press, the Little Theatre Club of Mombasa has been in existence since 1948, and founded by the demolished Second World War veterans seeking to establish a permanent home for the theatre, musicals, and other performing arts. The initiative responded to a growing cultural need following numerous production stages for thousands of soldiers based at the Royal Navy's Mombasa base during the war. Through the club was formed, it did not have a permanent home until September 1952, when a Belgian businessman, Jean Convax, partnered with Captain Richard Morton to purchase a building on the present site from the Royal Navy. This building was constructed on land owned by the East Africa Railways and Harbours, now the Kenya Railways. In 1958, the trustees paid a sterling pound of 5,500 to acquire this property, formally handing it over to the club's office bearers in July 1971. Since then, the Little Theatre Club has produced thousands, and I mean thousands of plays and musicals for Mombasa diverse community, serving as the coastal region's oldest and most enduring dedicated performing arts center. Now, this is a gazetted national monument in the year 2002 till now, and faces an existential threat. And this campaign today is rallying under the banner hashtag Save Little Theatre Club Mombasa. We are calling for immediate intervention to preserve this pillar of coastal and national heritage. This is not merely about a building. It is safeguarding about the living heart of our creative community of the people of the Mombasa, the coast, and the nation at large. A space born from post-war hope and built by community efforts to replace a nationally gazetted monument and a beacon of arts and culture with a 77-year legacy with an institutional facility is to erase a fundamental chapter of our history. Development and heritage preservation must go hand in hand. Members of the press, we are issuing this campaign directly to the county government of Mombasa, led by His Excellency, our Governor Abdul Swamad Sharif Nasir, to urgently mediate and hold the process, to the Ministry of Culture and Heritage to enforce the protection due to a gazetted monument. 3, the Ministry of Creative Economy, Youth Affairs and Sports, led by Salim Vuria, to defend the core infrastructure of the creative sector. More power to Asani, more power.
More power.
Kenya Railways, to engage and respect the Kenya's cultural patrimony and the club historical tenure of the land. Dear members, today we appeal to you that we are not in any dialogue or whatsoever to allow our creative space to be grabbed or to be taken over by the Kenya Railway Institute. That this space shall remain, and underline the word shall remain, to the clubs and the members of the creatives of Mombasa County to undertake and to perform their creative abilities.
Gorobi, my name is Sani, and I'm also the Vice Chair of the Mombasa Creative Economy Task Force. Mine is, the conversation we're supposed to be having is strengthening the creative spaces. The Little Theatre Club is the only public auditorium we have in Mombasa. Alafu sasa mwataka tuigawanye kidogo, tupatiane kidogo. That's totally unacceptable. The conversation and what we are also appealing to the president, whose agenda is the creative economy, and our governor as well, who has a big agenda on the strengthening the creative economy, is to strengthen this space. Give us also a permanent solution We don't want to be in another 50 years, another 20 years to have this conversation again of an expired lease or whether it's gazetted or not. Can we have a permanent solution to this space and its legitimacy and ownership and sole purpose as an art space?
Yes.
Not cohabiting, not by the way, it's solely an art space which should be priority and agenda of the government to strengthen and to sustain as an art space. Thank you.
Yes, power to the people.
Power to the people.
Power to the people. Power to the artists.
Nimekuwa member hapa since 2006 na nimekuja hapa kama friend and also a shareholder here. Kuna ukiritimba nyingine hapa Mombasa ambapo viongozi wetu atuangalii mambo na sports. Kwanza hao watu wa railways. Kule Makande zamani tulikuwa tuko na uwanja recreational sports facility. Tulikuwa tunacheza mpira, football, basketball, handball and all the sporting activities pale Makande. Lakini saizi ukienda pale Makande imegeuzwa CFS. CFS inaitwa MICT. Ukienda pale Makande, same Makande, kuna plot pale railways wali vacate watu. Hiyo plot mpaka leo iko hivyo. Na kulikuwa na fununu kwamba ilikuwa inataka kupeanwa mfanyibiashara mmoja. Hapa pia the same sasa. Na tangu hii kisa kianze hatujasikiza gavana anasema nini. Haizi kuwa ajui. Hakuna chochote kitafanyika Mombasa bila gavana kujua. Number 2, hatujasikia mbunge. Viongozi wetu wa Mombasa ni kama hawajachukulia mambo ya sports and arts was gazetted as a national monument. The same criteria that was used to gazette it should be applied when they want to digigazette it. Lakini si ati mtu anaamka tu kwamba leo tunataka kuwanyang'anya. Tunajua mbinu zenyu na hatutakubali. Tunatoka hapa, tutaandikia gavana barua akae akijua, tutaandikia waziri barua wakae wakijua, na tutawaambia kwamba nimesikia mwenzangu amesema watupeleke mali. Hakuna palipenye wanatupeleka. Hapa Little Theatre will remain property ya wana arts. Now we are not relenting to that. We are not even bargaining about that. Kama wanataka kujenga shule, kuna mashamba mengi hapa Mombasa za railways. Na hawa railways wako na tamaa ya shamba. Wao wakiona space kidogo hivi wanauza. Katika parastatal zote ni railways club peke yake inauza shamba.
That we are not fighting the Kenya Railways. We're not fighting them. In fact, the issue of having an institute, a railway training institute in the coast is very important. It's very important for growth. But the only question we are asking, must it be here at the Little Theatre Club? Is it that there's no other land, no other space that an institute can be built aside from the theatre? Because as my vice chair has said, the theatre is a treasure. It's not just a treasure for the people who are here. This place has produced thousands and thousands of artists out there. This is our livelihood. This is our livelihood. This is where we grow. All the artists you see, the big names you see on your TV screens, most of them came from this theatre. So today, if you say you're going to strike the theatre, you're going to make it smaller, you're going to do away with the theatre, then it's not going well with the artists around here. And I have to state this, that if there's any communication that is coming from Kenya Railways, please, let the communication be channeled in a very, very good way. Let us see the emails. Let us have paper trail. Let us have, as we speak right now, Kenya Railways has deployed security, its own security at the Little Theatre Club. What does that mean? It means they are taking over. Taking over what? We haven't discussed. We don't know what they're up to. We don't know what's going to happen to the artists who are living here, who are right now, we have rehearsals going on. They told us on the 22nd of last year, of December, that by 1st, they want this space. They want to start doing renovations. They want to start putting up an institute without even consultations. Truth is, this space must and shall and should remain a creative space. Always. Power to the little theater. Power to the little theater.
Rais, hapa Mombasa kumekuwa na shutuma kwamba vijana hawafanyi kazi, vijana wakuzi talanta, miadarati ni mingi. Ukifunga little theater leo, hizi talents zitapelekwa wapi?
Power.